Hey everybody, my name is Devoted Green, and this video is going to be about the differences between a vegan, a vegetarian, a fruitarian, and if you had to take meat out of your diet in order to be a Wiccan, a pagan, or to work with magic whatsoever. So I always like to start my videos by saying this is my personal opinion. I'm not trying to tell you that what I said is right and what you say is wrong. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. It all depends. What do you want to achieve in your path? There are a lot of pagans and Wiccans and neo-pagans and witches that don't eat meat, and because they want to maintain their bodies completely clean out of any cadavers, to put it that way. There are a lot of witches and pagans and Wiccans that believe in the circle of life, and that you only kill to eat. You don't kill for fur, and you don't kill for torture, and you don't kill for fun. You just kill to eat, because it's the circle of life. You kill the animal with respect, and you bless it before you do anything else. Me, personally, I am a fruitarian. What that means is the only thing that I eat is fruit. There are a bunch of fruitarians that eat fruit with a little bit of vegetables, and there are ones that eat mostly fruit, really small portions of vegetables and things like almonds and stuff like that. Me personally, I am a fruitarian completely. The only thing that I eat is fruit. I started this a little while ago because I saw a bunch of videos and did a lot of research of how the animals are kept before they end up in your meat. They end up being meat in your table, and I didn't feel okay with it. I don't like a lot of vegetables, so be completely vegetarian was not gonna work for me. But I love fruit, and my dad used to be a vegetarian for a really long time, and when I was a vegetarian for a long time with my dad, I mostly eat fruit. So I started doing a bunch of research, and I found information about fruitarian, and I really liked it. And so far it's been a month, and it's been great. So that was a decision that I made. I'm not gonna go right now with the whole terms be a vegan, be a vegetarian, do this for the animals, do this and whatever, because it's me personally. Well, I do believe in animal rights, equal animal rights, but it's my opinion, and I don't like to make videos or just sit down and obligate someone to stop eating meat and to stop doing this and to stop doing that. The same way that I don't force my religion about anybody. That's the way that I am. My girlfriend, if you guys have seen her in a few videos, she eats meat and what she believes is in a circle of life. She doesn't use anything that is skin or anything that is fur, or use any products that practice animals first, or at least we try, because sometimes they do, the company does, and you don't know. But she believes in the circle of life, and well, I'm a fruitarian, so I don't eat meat. And I'm not gonna lie here and say that, oh, it was perfect for us. No, at first, it was a little bit hard for us, especially on my part, because I was sort of like feeling hurt about it, but then with a meditation and with a lot of deep thinking, I realized that I cannot force my opinion and my way of life on anybody, because we need to respect our brothers and sisters in this path. It doesn't matter if they practice the craft with you or not. So then I realized live and let live, you know? So for us in our relationship, I'm not saying it was completely rough path or it was super easy. It was, a little bumps here and there, but we have work around it. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you the differences between vegetarian, a pagan, a fruitarian. In my point of view, sometimes people have different opinions. So, fruitarians is someone that eat mostly fruit in their diet. They don't eat anything with flesh. Sometimes they eat a little bit of greens, and sometimes, really rarely, they eat anything with almonds. Most of them is mostly fruit. They balance it really, really well. So they have all the vitamins that they need. A vegan is someone who doesn't eat anything that comes from an animal. For example, they don't eat chicken and they don't eat meat. They don't eat anything with flesh. But other than that, they don't eat anything that comes from that animal, like milk, for example. Most of them, just to put it simple, says we don't eat anything that is or comes from something that had a face. So it will be simpler for people. And a lot of people say, well, I don't understand why you're not harming the cow when you're milking them. Like, I don't know why this is happening. Well, there's different opinions. The people then say that the milk from a cow was not meant to drink from humans. It was only for the young. There's a lot of people that says that they don't eat meat because our teeth are not made to chew meat. And other opinions is that once you milk the cows, some companies just sell them off to become meat again. And not only that, they are not in the best condition when they're milking them, and they're milking them way too much for the standards that were supposed to be milked. And that's why sometimes people become vegan. Not only for animal rights, most become vegans because it's a good health for them. Others because they need to have this specific diet. Others are because of religion. It all depends. Each vegan, I consider them differently. So what else? Vegetarian. Vegetarian just they don't eat flesh. That's it. To put it that way, they don't eat meat. They do eat milk and cheese and yogurt and anything that comes from an animal except the meat. And a lot of fruits and a lot of veggies. So to simplify it, fruitarians eat mostly fruit. Vegans eat everything except something that is or came from something with a face, and vegetarians don't eat meat but eat everything else. My personal opinion is that when you make the decision to become vegan, vegetarian, fruitarian, or you want to go back to eat meat, I think it's a personal opinion and people should respect it neither way. It's your way of life, it's your body, it's your way of thinking, and should be respected. I don't think that you need to hold yourself and not eat meat in order to be in the craft. There's a bunch of different a lot of different spells that tells you that for 24 hours you cannot eat meat. Mostly fruit, but it all depends if you want to do it that way. Just remember that each spell you can customize it to help you as person. So sometimes that's when the Book of Shadows comes. A bunch of people in the Book of Shadows put their own spells and the spells that work for them. A lot of them copy it because the original spell worked. Just remember that being a Wiccan and being a pagan, the beauty of it is like nature is so changing and the universe is so different in the eyes of each person that you can choose what works for you. As long as you don't harm anybody, there's no wrong way to do the path. There's no wrong way for preaching and for being grateful and for doing these magnificent things that we do in this path of light. And that's what I love about this path that I took. There's no wrong way of worshiping, and that's what you guys should think about. Do you feel okay with you guys eating meat or not eating meat? It's your personal opinion. It's your body. It's your path. It's what you're creating for the future. And you should not be ashamed if you are a vegan, pagan, Wiccan, vegetarian, meat eater, because it's your way of life and it's your path. I hope that this really long video helped you guys a lot with some of the questions that I have been seeing in different blogs. So just remember, be good, be safe, be strong, and blessed be. Have a great night, guys.